mine too for you. Mr. Stark?
The Thing. Thor. Elektra. Wolverine. You kids ready? 'Cause I sure am!
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald Hogan on mine too for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Welcome and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
The name's Jack Hammer, but you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry, I came in through the back. No one saw me. Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it. Yeah, that laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium. I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
Mr. Stark, there's a Herald token on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark,
Welcome, my friend.
there's Miss
Do you
Bambi
require
and Miss
information?
Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Namor is the first known hybrid of Homo sapiens and Homo mermanus, humans and merpeople. He can breathe water and air, but if he's away from water too long, he will begin to weaken. As with most merpeople, he has an inborn distrust of surface dwellers, and true to his belligerent nature, Namor can take his distrust to the extreme.
The president is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
The Atlanteans are distant cousins to your race. Having evolved on the ocean floor, it is impossible for them to breathe air.
Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Because they live in the extreme conditions of the ocean, merpeople are very hardy. They are stronger than humans, can swim up to 30 miles per hour, and live to be over 150 years of age.
Mr. Grimm.
I know it's a name Colonel Fury would just as soon forget. Jacob Fury was so jealous of his older brother's success that he turned to a life of crime.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby.
Yes, and to make matters worse, the Colonel was forced to kill Jacob. So you can see why Colonel Fury does not care to dwell on that
The
name.
electronics lab.
I would suggest you talk to the Black Widow about that name.
Red Ralston is on line 6.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Warning. A small thermonuclear device is missing, and this was last seen in the weapons lab. The president is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
We just received a message from Namorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis.
Waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Unknown, but for some reason, the Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne. Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s outpost in Atlantis. We do not know. He has been a fair and just ruler for many years. The people love him. Perhaps. But Namor has always been kind to his people. There has to be some other explanation for this mass hysteria. When merpeople and surface dwellers first met, there was quite a bit of hostility. There were even several invasion attempts. The relationship between our two races is lukewarm at best. The merpeople prefer to keep us at arm's distance.
Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line
Once you
6.
reach our Atlantis outpost, you will be infected with a special nano-technology. Mr. Fantastic and Dr. Pym had a hand in developing it.
Thermonuclear device.
It will allow you to breathe water with no discomfort. You will also be able to move along the bottom of the ocean as if you were moving on dry land.
The president is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
I would not say that name too loud. He is a leader of Hydra and a longtime nemesis of Colonel Fury. You should ask Colonel Fury about Mr. Jones.
Waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
My apologies. I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him.
Johnny Storm would like you to know
You are
that
quite
today
welcome.
is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Your team was outnumbered, and still you saved the Omega base. Not bad, Wolverine.
Yeah, this group's got some real potential, Fury.
There's a Harold Hogan online too for you.
SHIELD's directive is to keep the world peace. To do that, we have to monitor the activities of every major civilization.
There's Miss Bambi.
I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy, and that's why they aren't going to find out about it. We realize now that Doom had no intention of commandeering the helicarrier. They attacked to draw additional security forces there. Correct. The Omega and the experiments it held was their prime objective all along. Dugan's still trying to sort things out, but apparently the base sustained only minor damage. Yes, they'd been locked in a cold storage unit on level 3. Aside from some minor cases of frostbite, everyone was fine. Gabe? Heck yes. He's a great guy. Back in the day, he was one of my howling commandos. He still is. Gabe's one of my top advisors. He saved me from making serious mistakes more times than I care to remember. You're welcome.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the SHIELD database.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan online too for you.
I am glad to be of assistance.
Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nano-technology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Why not?
Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Miss Bambi and Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark. Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th
Could I ask a big
birthday.
favor of you?
Happy birthday, Mr.
Would you ask
Grimm.
Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Are you kidding? Mr. Stark built this jet as tough as they
Mr.
come.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
No problem. She's completely submersible.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.
Anytime at all, friend.
Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury. Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and
Hi,
Miss
it's
Heather
good to see
here
you.
in the main lobby.
Do you need something? The mutant amplifier vastly augments any mutant's
The
natural
nanotechnology
power.
team will
So a psychic that can lift a book will become powerful enough to lift a bus. Yes, but it has some serious side effects. The amplifier causes damage to the DNA of any mutant it's used on. Not much. The serum's only worked on Captain America. There's something very peculiar about his physique. That, plus the doctor who originally developed it, is dead. He'd wind up with a bunch of muscle-bound beasts, just like you saw in the Omega. They're psychotic, violent, unable to take orders. Not exactly what you'd want from an army. Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away. Ah, it was no problem at all.
Johnny Storm would like you to announce that today is Ben Grimm's 65th birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm. On line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Hi, it's good to see you.
The nano-technology team will be meeting in the optronics lab.
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
Black Panther. Captain America. Iron Man.
Classic Avengers!
All right, time for some action.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
Look! Surface dwellers seek to invade our home! Yes, Namor is a friend of the surface dwellers. And for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too! You stood little chance against the God and thunder. We will meet again! Yes. Destroy the trespassers! You stood little chance against the God of Thunder. We will meet again! I lack your power. I'm on it. By the power of Asgard!
All right.
gone. I require no aid. People are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight. If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor. My people are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Attuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin. He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You've got that right. The Guardians are trained to protect the temple against all invaders, surface dwellers in particular. You need to find an extremely rare plant known as whalic seaweed. It's very valuable and will be well protected.
I've located the trespassers!
That's gonna leave a bruise.
You are looking weak, my friend. Time for an upgrade.
This beam!
The Black Panther grows stronger.
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it. The priests of the temple use them to open locks.
The humans are here!
Surrender or perish.
The son of Odin stands triumphant. Avenge me!
You will never leave here alive!
This is your best?
Got you beat.
It was foolish of you to start this battle.
Destroy the trespassers!
The Black Panther cannot be defeated.
Go no further!
You could give up.
You will meet again!
Looks like you lose.
Yes!
Good. Get back here fast. That seaweed doesn't last long after it's picked. Let me open up a whirlpool for you. It'll bring you right back to my location.
Namorita, here are the ingredients you asked for. I trust we are in time.
Yes, you are. Just give me a minute.
What has happened? And why are surface dwellers here in Atlantis?
They've come to help you, cousin. Attuma has stolen your throne and enslaved your people.
I have no need for help. I am Imperious Rex. I can save Atlantis on my own.
It is a pleasure to see a ruler who is willing to place the safety of his people before his own. But dead, you are of use to no one, Namor. Allow us to deal with Attuma while you rest. Would you not say the same to me, were our positions reversed?
Indeed, I would offer you much the same counsel if Wakanda were under attack and you were weakened. Very well, I will allow it. I had not thought you surface dwellers were capable of such kindness. If you succeed, I will be forever in your debt, Black Panther.
You owe me no debt, other than to recuperate as quickly as possible, Namor. Now, let us go and deal with Attuma. Yes.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Attuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
I've located the trespassers! It was foolish of you to start this battle.
Power of Asgard!
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices.
As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Attuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne.
And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Attuma, eh, cousin?
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Attuma just how trustworthy we are.
The surface dwellers are here.
All right.
I've located the trespassers!
Destroy the trespassers!
I've always got you beat. You stood little chance against the God of Thunder.
Leave Atlantis now! Humans!
I require more energy.
Got it. Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Much better!
Good. With the sonic emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can. Yes, and who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
I assure you, we will be victorious.
Destroy the trespassers!
Okay, so who's next?
No!
This one's out.
Go no further! This is your best!
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Warn King Attuma! Go no further!
This battle will end soon.
The Thing. Captain America.
Classic Avengers!
Let's hit him hard, team.
Surrender or perish!
That must have hurt.
Look, Attuma. These must be the ones who've been causing you so much trouble. Indeed, and they will pay for their transgressions. Your devotion to Namor is pitiful, surface dwellers. He is lost, and as foretold in the Atlantean Chronicles, I will be the ruler of Atlantis. Don't worry about these idiots, Attuma. Your loyal minions are more than happy to take care of them.
Surrender or perish! You never stood a chance. The humans are advancing! I've located the trespasser! The Black Panther cannot be defeated!
This battle will end.
Might need more energy to do that.
As you wish.
Leave Atlantis now!
You never stood a chance.
Warn King Attuma!
throne room, surface dwellers. Kneel before the King of Atlantis! Fools! You will pay for your insolence!
Let me teach them a lesson, Attuma.
No. We will work together, Tiger Shark, and we will make them pay dearly for their transgressions against the King of Atlantis!
So well.
I have enough power.
Okay, I'll talk. Tiger Shark! I'm not about to face the Atlanteans after what we did. It was the Masters of Evil. They helped Attuma in return for letting them take whatever they wanted from the catacombs. Probably. There's a lot there to search through.
I've located the trespassers! Perhaps you should call for backup.
Humans are advancing!
By the power of Asgard! You never stood a chance. Now you will die, human! Leave Atlantis now!
You were weak.
Everyone all right?
Stop the humans!
I don't have enough energy.
Perhaps you should call for backup.
Looks like you lose.
This is your best.
I don't have enough energy.
Destroy the trespassers!
Much better.
Okay, who's next?
Leave Atlantis now!
I don't have enough energy.
Finally, my friends, it appears your luck has run out. I trust you're not the only team Colonel Fury has attempting to stop the Masters of Evil. Attuma allowed me free reign of the catacombs in return for the sonic emitters, and I just now located our prize. I'm sorry, but I have no time for questions. I must be on my way to the Valley of Spirits. But before I go, allow me to summon a little entertainment for you. It's the least I can do.
Up and try again.
How is this
Many thanks. Atlantis owes you a debt of gratitude. And Namor would like to say something.
Surface dwellers, I'll have you know I was perfectly capable of handling the situation alone. Yes, well, you did. So I suppose I should thank you. You now have my permission to leave Atlantis.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
You did a good job in Atlantis. Who knows? Atlanteans may even start to tolerate us surface dwellers. And that's why your next stop is his palace, in the Valley of Spirits. Yes, I want you to discuss things with Mandarin. Find out what the Masters of Evil are planning. Talk to Black Widow for additional information, or see Mr. Wingfoot if you're ready to go now.
Is on line 6.
While in Atlantis, Mandarin mentioned he was traveling to the Valley of Spirits. That will be the location of your next mission. Simply locate Mandarin and ask him what the Masters of Evil are planning.
The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
He is a genius who has developed 10 rings of power from alien technology. His palace in the Valley of Spirits is protected by a gigantic robot known as Ultimo.
And Miss Heather are still waiting for you in the main lobby, Mr. Stark.
Very. But Iron Man could fill you in on the specifics. He and Mandarin have been arch enemies for years.
Johnny Storm would like you to
It is a valley in mainland China, where Mandarin discovered the wreckage of an ancient starship. The Aksankar, dragon-like creatures from the planet Maklu 4. Their technology is still centuries ahead of us.
There's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
He reassembled it in a deserted castle in the Valley of Spirits. And while working with this advanced machinery, he also discovered the Maklu and power rings. They were intended to serve as energy sources for the warp drive engines of the alien starship. But Mandarin converted them to his own twisted needs. You are most welcome.
Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning. A small thermal...
While you're at Mandarin's palace, I need you to bring back the latest Ultimo schematics. No one's sure. Tome of Asarius is an ancient mystical text that explains alternate dimensions. It deals primarily with Mephisto's realm, the Halls of Fear, and the Shadow Realm. All we know is that they've taken the Super Soldier Serum, the Mutant Amplifier, and the Tome of Asarius. That's the question everyone's trying to answer. So far, we don't even have a guess. And that's why you're going to talk to Mandarin.
Johnny Storm would like you to know.
According to Namorita, the sonic emitters are completely destroyed and the Atlanteans have begun cleanup of their city. No, quite the opposite. They're grateful. They understand you had to battle them to save their city from Attuma.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan
Certainly.
on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nano-technology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6.